May this message find the exact people who it's meant to find. So, hi. You have been looking for something to do today, right? I have been feeling this agitated energy in me, but I just can't get myself to do anything. Like, I have been feeling this energy of wanting to do everything and yet doing nothing. And this is your energy. I feel like this is your energy today. I've been picking up on this agitated and restless and wanting to go energy, but it feels like you're pushing a wall and it's not moving. So if that's your energy, then welcome in. This is your message. I also want to inform you that I have a sore eye today, and I've been wanting to wear shade or sunglasses in order to hide it, but for this reading, I don't want to do it. And I feel like that's gonna weed out people who are meant to be weed out of this message. So hi, if you're still sticking in here, then this is your reading. So I pulled on some cards already. For your tarot, we have in here the Six of Swords, and on the bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. This is the Light Seers Tarot. So you are a heavily spiritual person. You have done a lot of healing, and you have been immersing yourself through this shadow work, this constant process of evolution and catching yourself and changing aspects of yourself towards what's more in alignment to you, towards your light, right? So that you can manifest and be in alignment with your dream life. I feel like that's what you've been doing for the last couple of months or even years for some of you. And it has been very fruitful for you. Yeah, I can see you just traversing these calmer waters now, whereas previously it was very chaotic and unstable. So that's the Six of Swords energy. Yeah. And you have built such a great foundation on yourself that you find a peace, an inner peace within you. But I guess this agitated energy is something that we must hop into. Yeah. Because the thing with spirituality and healing, the process of healing, you can get so caught up in the healing process that you somehow attach your identity, somehow you might have attached your identity to this constant process of evolution and healing. And you know what happens to a wound that's healing, and you scratch it once again? It's bound to be a wound again. And I feel like that's the energy that we must talk about tonight. Because honey, I say this with so much love, you have already healed now. So again, this is a message of now let it go. Let go of your baggage. I feel like if you let go of this baggage, I see the girl carrying this baggage within them, and it's making her trouble herself during this travel within the ocean. And this girl as well, carrying into her heart these pentacles. And while these things that you've carried within you have served its purpose before, right now we are being called, you're being called to not attach your identity to this healing. Yeah. So that is for our tarot. And yeah, for our spirit animals, we have in here cat, independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. So I'm getting this energy, this sense of, well, if I'm not healing, then who am I? If I'm not constantly in this process of evolution, then where am I going towards? Because you're this independent cat that has been constantly healing yourself, and I am so proud of you for doing that. Because now 555 on the timer, as I said, say this, because now you have learned how to focus on yourself, how to pour into yourself, how to take care of yourself. So you've emerged as this very beautiful cat that is so independent. You have become your own natural healer, and you have been so attuned to your body now that your intuition is strong. Yeah. And so this body of yours, what I'm tapping on a while ago is this agitated energy of having to do something, but yet you can't do it. It's almost as if your body is not letting you do it. Like, it's almost like I'm getting this image of sleep paralysis. So you could be someone who also experience this sleep paralysis. You know, in sleep paralysis where you're sleeping, right? And you want to move because you're in a situation in your dream. You want to move, but your body's literally tied to something, and you cannot move. And it feels like you cannot move. So this inability to move is your body telling you that let it rest. Let it rest. It's okay. 7:21 on the timer, say that, as I said that. It's okay to go back to you. To just you who is not healing. Yeah, like, go out there without even so much as a thinking to yourself, oh, how can I heal this part of myself? Yeah. And that's also a form of healing. Because in some way, shape, or form, you're bound to be supported in by the universe. And if need be, if you needed to grow, to heal in some way, in some capacity, then it's gonna be brought to your attention. Yeah, and it's trusting the universe on that, and it's trusting yourself as well that you will be able to receive that. So without you having to constantly move and to improve, without you having to constantly do those things, you're still this worthy person of those magical things that await you in the future. Because these things in the future, they're not being delivered to you because you're constantly evolving. No, far from that. It's only because you have healed now that you're able to align yourself to this reality now. Whereas before, it's so chaotic that it's hard to tune into this dream reality, but still you're going in that direction. Right now, since you've healed, you are just making the process easier. And now the step is to let be, to rest. And I know this about you. You are this very extraordinary, magical being. You know this about yourself, right? I don't even feel like I need to tell this to you because you know this about yourself. But it's also a good reminder that it's okay to be ordinary, to be normal. Because as I pulled on my Divine Abundance Oracle, we have in here grounded. Not sure if you can see that. Grounded, yeah. It says, Many of the most evolved beings on earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. Yeah. So it's this grounding yourself into this person that you are without having to be in self-surveillance all the time. I feel like I maybe this energy, and I'm calling out because I love you, and I would just want to make things easier for you because you have done such great work in doing this, in being in this energy and aligning with this message. You aligning to this message is a confirmation that you're in the right track. You're just in the right track. You're doing everything you can. And maybe that's also to your detriment that you just, when you have done all the things that you need to do, you just keep on wanting to do more. Even if you are already done for the day. Is what I'm sensing. Yeah, and that in itself is also making it harder for you. So the message here today is it's okay to be ordinary, to do ordinary things, to be just like a regular person doing regular things in your regular life. Yeah. And this thing that's promised to you in the future, this extraordinary thing, it's still set in motion for you. Yeah. And on the bottom of the deck of that deck is this limitless card. It says, see yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and anyone. Yeah. It's really about just trusting, right? The universe that it has heard you. Because, my love, it has heard you. Yeah. Believe in my sore eye. I apologize. I just keep on getting distracted by my sore eye. Yeah. And I feel like this is also significant. My sore eye could be something as well. Yeah. You know how it is when you, because in spirituality, right, when once you have woken up, once you have seen your harmful tendencies, maybe you just keep on watching yourself from that point on. Like, you keep on nitpicking yourself, like, oh, why have I done this? Why did I do this? Why did I react on that? Why did this make me feel like this? And so you're in constant, again, self-surveillance, that it cost you to have this sore eye, because this sore eye is like your body telling you that let us stop now and watching ourselves. Yeah. Because what you are is an amazing person already. Like this you, without you even having to watch yourself. It's so really, I mean, this goes like to everything else. It really boils down to you trusting yourself that you're already enough. Yes. I'm getting that so strongly. You're already enough. Even without you 1414 on the timer, as I said that, even without you healing or setting the intention that you have to heal, even without you getting into those sorts of ritual for your manifestations, even without you having to do all those things, you are still worthy. You are enough. You are enough just as you are. Yeah. And it's this wound, right? Since you recently healed, you don't have to keep scratching it anymore. You just have to trust the process, the waiting process of letting it heal by itself without you having to constantly scratch it. So you can totally lead with your regular life, be a normal person, and you can still expect these grand, magical things awaiting you. That is the message that we have for today. I love you so much even without you having to heal. That's how unconditional the love is for you by the universe, by source, by the creator, by God, whatever it is that you want to call it. It's precisely because you exist. You're in this present moment that you are loved. Yeah. And so this video is really just me telling you that you have done the work. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm clapping. I'm clapping. So now, you now get to take a seat. Take a seat and watch the show unfold. Be your normal person once again. Be an audience. You don't have to keep on going with the show anymore. Not that I'm saying that your healing journey is for a show, is you putting on a show. No. What I'm saying is that you can now take your seat because the show is already done. Or at least for now, at this point in our journey. And your identity is tied to yourself, not to your healing journey, not to your constant process of expanding yourself. Not that. You are worthy, you are enough just because you are you. And how liberating that is, right? So, yeah. I wish you can see how amazing you are right now. You're already so amazing. Like, there's only so much amazingness a person can be, right? So, stop now! Stop! Shh. You can stop it right this instant. You did a great job. You did such a great job. You did such a great job. Did. So, for now, you may now take a seat. I just keep on going circles right now. I feel like the message has now ended. And that is what I have for you, collective. You don't have to keep watching yourself because you're already amazing. You've already healed. So it's just the process of letting this scar heal itself. Letting this wound heal itself. Take its course. Right? So I hope this message was very helpful for you. Yeah. I know I also need to hear this message. Yeah. We're all in this together. Yeah. You're such a diligent worker and a hard worker. Not only in your spiritual work, but in your other aspects of life. I know that about you. But now you're manifesting ease and flow into your life. So that is what's being brought to you. And so right now, rest. Easy. Okay. I love you all so much. I hope that you always take care and that you don't contract a sore eye. No. And I love you with all my heart. I'll talk to you very soon.